I have a sore neck. Hey everybody, I am going to be doing yeses and nos and coaching questions. So if you're new to the live, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. If you want to book any type of reading or make any type of contact, all the ways of contact are in the description. You can do any type of donations for an in-depth there as well. See what is right for you. And again, if you're new, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. I have no idea what's going outside. It's either raining or snowing. I don't know, but we're supposed to have either or, and I'm so done with the early nights. Oh yeah, what's the community guidelines? So hopefully I don't violate them in any sense of the word. I'm not really an offensive person. I'm just kind of, eh. Oh my goodness. Hey, Crystal. Well, just jumping right into this. All right, down to business. I'm all about it. Will Reginald try to contact you tonight or tomorrow? No, no, no. No, no, no. You already posed your question. We're going to stick to that. You don't care. Okay. So yeah, they're going to try and contact you. And I can see that they're going to try and contact you on numerous occasions through numerous ways. This person is overwhelming. So yeah, I'm doing chaotically well and I'm enjoying exactly how everything is going. Crap, I forgot to get back into email with somebody who was on the live yesterday. Hopefully they show up today and I can apologize. Happy Friday, by the way. How was everybody's week? Are we all ready for the weekend? Oh my God. By the way, I'm making chili right now and it smells so good. So I hate waste and I am constantly finding ways to use what is in the household. So I had some leftover milk and I was making danishes earlier. So I took the milk and I actually made a cheese with it. And then I took the buttermilk that was left over from that cheese and I made bread with it. And then I made apple pie and cheese danishes, and then I made bread with the buttermilk. Then I made tea. It's a like a Mexican soda that's made from fermented fruit juice, and it has like the bubbles and all of that in there. Tiapa, but anyway, I made apple tiapa. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm so sorry about that. And yeah, no, it's been definitely a cookie kind of day. Jessiel, yeah, no, I do that and I also do coaching. Actually, tarot is only 15% of the business that I do. So you can look at my Facebook and Instagram and see all the services I provide. Hey, in Aruba. I'm doing fairly well, thank you. Chili dogs, nice. You want to know what? I actually made Michigan sauce and I have to make it again. You call it either Michigan sauce or Coney Island, but I made a double batch of that and it was gone within a day. I am such a foodie. Yeah, no, I need to get one of those ovens so I can make naan. I gotta make it from scratch. That's the kind of the thing. I love making food from scratch. Hey, in Nigeria. Hello, Aquarius. I'm a cookie. Hey, Jaceel, thank you. I'm doing chaotically well. I just got off of a TikTok live, so I wanted to go live on here, and I might go again live tomorrow. I'll confirm by early afternoon. But yeah, no, I'm going to be doing some card reading and also coaching questions. So we're here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dish and see what's up. How many of you are ready for this weekend? This has been, it's always a roller coaster. Who are we kidding? But specifically at the beginning of the week, everybody was agitated and reactive. And that was really fun to see. Thank you. Last thought, oh yeah. Hey, Earth Angel. Earth Angel, was it you who emailed me last night? Because I completely got swamped and forgot to message you back, but I wanted to apologize because it wasn't intentional. What does that mean, Javiel? No, I can't say that. It's a total tongue twister, Jose. But can you say Irish wristwatch? I would hope so, Jaceel. God, I would feel so bad if like I had that really crappy murky brown aura or no aura at all. I've been a Reiki master for almost 17 years, and you definitely can pick up on people's energy. Ave Maria. That's a beautiful song. Chilling like a villain, Weston. What about you? I have hundreds of cookbooks, and I definitely have Indian food cookbooks. I love it. If I went into an Indian spice market, I'd be like a kid in a candy store. Like one of the first questions coming into a kitchen with me is, "Do you have any food allergies?" No, no, no. I have traveled to Los Angeles a few times. I have a bunch of clients out there. If I make it strong enough, Scott, you probably can smell it on the other side of the world. You wanna know what I love about bowling? And this is so weird. The next day, your forearm is gonna hurt. I don't care who you are. We all wanna act all high and mighty, but when we go bowling, our forearms hurting the next day. Oh. My significant other just texted me the picture that he sent me was actually the nephew. Super sweet little boy. What? How about this? Is that a hot lip bite? That, what? How do you even do? Okay, so people have said both Kamala and Trump on here, and I've been accused of both, and I don't even get into politics. I am not going to judge anyone on what they have voted for. Jaceel, how can someone, wait, what? Wait. Hold on, I'm dyslexic, give me a moment. How does someone has to do for you to read the cards lately? You've been going through some bad stuff. Can I help? Well, just ask, homie. So from what I can see, yeah, no, this is a period of purging for you. It is not going to feel good at all. It's going to feel like bad luck. But from what I can tell you, this rejection, this hardship, whatever it is that you are going through in life, it's clearing it out from stuff that you have outgrown, and it feels like the worst birthing pains on the planet. I can tell you that whatever is coming in to make this better is going to really, it feels like, yes, leveling up, but I really can almost promise you this, it's going to be paying off constantly and constantly into the long run. This setback in life, this purge, this feeling of loss is going to equate to huge investments for you that have long-term all around them. Weston, you can honestly give me whatever nickname. I do not give a crap. Only sore thing on it. What? Thank you, Shane. We have one dish in India known as, I know I'm gonna pronounce that wrong. Talipis from millets. I'll look it up, then I'll see if I want to try it. Thank you. I use it for hypnosis, for talking, for also talking smack, and ASMR work, life coaching. Again, talking more smack, and yep, that's about it. Psychotic Blues, $1 million. What? No one, the one you did. Oh God, no, it wasn't. Krista, darling. Will you get one of the jobs that you interviewed for this weekend? I think I answered yes to that earlier. So from what I can see, you're going to have to pick from one of the jobs. I think that you might get more than one offer, and I think it might overwhelm you. What brand is my wig? I don't know. I think it's horsehair. But I put some crazy glue on there and Gorilla Glue, and it's been working so well. You can't even tell that it's horsehair and probably some, I don't know, dog hair mixed in there. Giselle, I'm so glad. Oh no, totally, you can troll me, I don't care. Is your love coming back to you, Aish? Hopefully I pronounced your name right. If not, I'm sorry. So I actually see that this love is going to be moving on. They're dealing with some anger issues right now. I see a new, more passionate love coming in. Are you going to make it to Florida and pass the auditions? Yeah, I actually see you getting a few roles down there. I work with some people in the industry, and honestly, every little bit adds to your profile. So one of my clients, she's actually a really up and coming actress in Los Angeles right now, and she, even though she's doing the up and coming ones, to have a wide portfolio, she's still doing like the holiday scare stuff, and she's still doing like Christmas holiday stuff too, where she's actually a character. What's on your Zodiac, Aquarius? Well, so from what I can see, you guys are going to have to really be putting your foot down and be super defensive and teach people some really hard lessons about trying to press up against something you're passionate about. Hey, Matt, what up, G-Funk? Hey, Wethan, you're a Scorpio. I have a Scorpio moon. I can hold a grudge for 20 years, bud. So you guys are nothing to be messed with, and you guys are some of the most passionate, intuitive, and emotionals. So, yeah, that's kind of like the water signs. I'm sorry. Hold on. Something's held for review. Thank you, Tony. That was kind of you. With them, you've come to the right place to ask that question. And from what I can see, it's not happening right now, bruh. Purplet, you're welcome. You're trying to make it in your, well, awesome. Congratulations. I think that's going to be a huge versatile thing for you. Check Diddy's horoscope. No, I'm good. I am not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Yes, Leanne Wagner, darling, I miss your beautiful face. From what I can see, you're getting away from the circus and from the clowns. Actually, good on you. I am so happy that you're able to do that. And from what I can see, you're going to be watching these people fall flat on their face. You're a Sagittarius. Work hard, play hard. So what I love about Libras, my youngest son's a Libra. You guys are the peacekeepers. You guys are the diplomats. You guys will apologize even if you weren't in the room when something happened, just to keep the peace. Will your neck be healed by the end of the year? Okay. So it looks like you're not putting in the consistent effort for it. That needs to change. Do some real magic, pull a rabbit out of your nose. The only thing I could pull out of my nose is a booger. Come on. I mean, I can say it's a bat in the cave, but we all know what it is. Come on. Come on. You would like your partner to be supportive of your dreams. You hope that he concedes. They are, come on. They're probably not going to be able to be there for you. Big chillin'. What do you need to know? So drop the baggage back where it belongs. Delegate the responsibility back to the appropriate parties. You're welcome, homie. You don't know English, so your and's negative is positive. Is your husband feeling? So Kajial, sorry. Is your husband cheating on you? No, he's just being a punk. I'm sorry. Wethan, no, you're not. You know you're not. Knock it off. Big chillin', you know you're not. Justin Scott, thank you. Tyler, your wife is a Libra, and that's far from her. So I would want to see what her rising sign is and also how old she is. So as we get older, we usually start life initially presenting as our rising sign. And as we go through trials and tribulations, we actually fall into our sun sign more. So that's really what you kind of want to look as present. So you can usually find that by some sort of astrology chart online. I wouldn't think too much of it. Carl T, I feel like something already happened with that. You might want to check the news. Thank you for your compliment, Aish. Should you forget about her and move on, or should you wait? I see that you're moving on. And I can see that waiting for you is actually making you start to resent them. I'm so sorry, Aish. Burger is pretty cool if it comes with cheese, but also bacon, lettuce, mayo. I'm so sorry. Guys, I turn into a toddler with this. For some reason, I cannot have burgers with onions. I can have burgers in like shoestring fried form. I can have them raw in salsa, but if I have like a big mushy onion, it's such a texture thing. And it doesn't matter if I know it's in there or not, it always ends up the same. And one of the biggest things that happened recently is I took a bite of my significant other's sandwich, and we got it from this place called All Town, and it's a really good place that makes sandwiches. And I didn't know there was onion in it. And suddenly I swear to God, I was like a 2-year-old trying a vegetable for the first time. Hey, Steven. Keep flipping your phone to see the card. That's funny. All right, Sheldon. So from what I can see, it's not moving on yet because something is forcing you to stay in this situation until you start making the right choice. It's not going to be water under the bridge. It's not going to let you out. This is actually forcing you to stay put until you take a chance on this. Hey, Quizler, are you one of my sons? Are you just somebody who wants me to adopt you? Thank you, Chesrich. Wheezy, you'll have to ask my boyfriend about that because we've been together for 3 years, and from what I understand, we don't share. What is your future with women, Gamer Andy 3? You actually have to start deciding what it is that you want, because no woman is going to present themselves until you're very clear about what your desires are, what you're looking for in a partner, and from what I can see, that's going to involve follow through. So don't be wish-washy, be very firm in it. If you want somebody who is going to be, you know, like the girl next door, or maybe the precocious one who's going to get you in trouble, you got to be very clear about it. You're a Taurus, Aries, and Taurus. Yep, Jose. Purple tiles, I've been doing it for a while. Okay, serious question. How do you, I don't know what the word mog means. Hey, focus on waves. Third day 369. I don't know. I shuffle on camera on the live so you can see that I'm doing it, but I never shuffle in videos because nobody's going to sit there and watch me shuffle for a minute. Like, they would want to beat their own heads in. And I wouldn't blame them. I don't want to watch people shuffle. Just give me the flippin' message. You were born on Halloween? Chris Domino, awesome. Wethan, thank you. I hope that he feels the same. Hello, my Scotland homies. I actually have roots that go back there from a family member called the Weems. Well, last name Weems. We'll do a reading soon. Pork chop, can't wait to hear from you. Yes, John Marston, I do. I actually have to do my Bible study after this. Facts there. Yeah, well, Scotland, Ireland. So Hurley's with the Ireland and Weems with the Scotland. Hey, Sangrita. Happy Saturday. I do ASMR videos. I actually have private clients for that. So yeah, no, I work all over the world with that. So if you want to do an hour of ASMR in a private video, like I do storytelling and I do that sleep hypnotic trance thing, it's $100 for a video, but it's over an hour long. Daryl, you are not wrong. Well, James and you live together. So from what I can see, you guys are going to be making that decision. It's just easier for the two of you to live together. Steven, you want a love check? So, all right. I see that there's going to be some sort of a hookup happening for you soon that's going to be short-lived, but it's just what you need. Females that are not for the streets, what are you doing right now? I'm cooking a few things in the kitchen, reading cards, thinking about the work that I have to do tomorrow, thinking about you guys, how you guys are doing. How about you, Daryl? So, John Marston, you know that Bible verse that says, if you denounce me in front of others, I'm going to denounce you. Do you think that anyone who would be put in that position be like, Yeah, no, I'm trying to be cool. Of course, I don't follow God's word. Yeah, no, I don't care what faith or religion other people come from, but I've always been a Christ follower. I'm a jerk of all trades, Matt. Money check? Um, yeah, sure. If you want to send all of that to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, it's in the description. Daryl, I absolutely love your comment. What's your health going to look like in the future? So for you, you kind of got to be a little bit more reserved and in control of yourself. You can't be all uppity and out there. You actually get hurt that way. So you find a better Zen place for yourself and try and practice a little bit more resistance and control. A soul check, Kieran, you definitely have a soul. So from what I can see, you are stubborn and you are slowing yourself down for what? You give your power away to other people right now and you need to get your power back. So this is mucking the waters for you and you don't need to be there. Why, of course. Donovan, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if you want to do a coaching and hypnosis bundle with me for 1 year, with all the discounts included, and that equates to 25% off of original prices. If you want to work with me for an entire year and have a week, well, 3 hours a week with me, it costs $18,000, and that's including the 25% off. I'm so proud of you, John. You trust no woman, especially one that reads cards? Honestly, fair, but I think my pronouns are it and what, but you have to pronounce what like it's a question. You'd like a love check, Noella? So for you, I actually see a fire sign that has a soul drive with you that you're going to be ending up with. Soul check for you. Guys, don't you understand that when you are actually self-aware and when you're paying attention to yourself and you're curious about yourself, this is a point of you and actually being in an alignment? Matt, I'm being facetious. Please don't don't take it as fact, okay? I'm being mockful right now. Also, you like a soul check? Guys, you're all wonderful. So do I have any news for Mr. E? You need to be able to depend on people more and you need to have better people in your life to depend on. Future check for Love Pre. So I see actually some mental blocks and misinformation coming your way that is going to have you slowing down and have you staying put. So learn how to fact check a little bit more in depth and you'll probably get out of your funk easier. Thank you, Catherine, darling. Ave Maria, like Holy Maria, Holy. I love it. Hey, Maureen. So what you need to know is I actually feel like somebody's going to be pretty pushy and oppressive with you, and I feel like you're probably going to be dealing with a Karen. And from what I can see with this, you're probably going to make an example out of her and embarrass her. Message from Spirit from Catherine. You need to go out and have some sweet, innocent fun. I see that that is just the right thing to rejuvenate you. Yes, purple tiles, you will. You starred in a game called Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Very cool. My sons have played that game. Maureen, I can't wait to see it. No, it's makeup. See? I've been doing wings like this forever. So hey, tell who's can you reword your question? Any messages for Olga? So you got to get away from the circus, and I see that you're probably going to be doing it by some form of a lie. Ma'am, will there be a reunion with ex-husband? So from what I can see, I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you for your kind words, Sangrita. She's not religious and spiritual and eats Auntie Anne's vegan macaroni. No, I have never had Auntie Anne's vegan macaroni. Every time I have tried to go vegan, I get sick, I get super skinny, and I lose my hair. But at least the numbers are low. So Helix, I have actually been a Christ follower for my whole life. Sorry to disappoint you. Let me disappoint you in other ways though. Keep putting them out. Eh. Anything from your ancestors. All right, so apparently there is something that is coming up from, I guess, the lineage. It's a predisposition that your family has, and it looks like this is, I feel like your family has been weirdly oppressed, and it's like the people who are supposed to be in your town, in your community, have weirdly looked at you like there's something wrong with you, something bad about you, but you're the person who's calling that out, and I see that you're going to remove yourself from that community and put yourself in a new place. Hey, Lao Sing. Some fella named Jim. What do the cards say about you? Well, you're some fella named Jim. There's that. All right, so even though you pretty much fall into like the leader and authority position immediately, that's not really the place that you find more comfortable. You should probably give up more responsibility to others. It seems like the less that you have to be responsible for in life, the better. And it's like life needs to be a little bit more of a vacation for you. There's absolutely no hate on that one, but it's looking like a little bit more of innocence and ignorance, so you don't always have to overthink and always be anxious in life. Ooh, something held for review. Sean, do you need to go get eggplants? Are you trying to soak eggplants from the supermarket? Kind of furry. What's the read for you? So for you, you actually have to start, being more of an a-hole in your life and start pushing back on people who take advantage of their connection with you. Aisha, you're fine. Okay, so John Marston, what did the cards say about you? You don't have to. No, that's fine. That's why I'm here, silly goose. All right. So for you, you have a lot of creative blocks right now, and I think that you kind of need to change the scenery, probably need to decompress and just not think for a while. This, just because you've been going for a while, doesn't mean that you should stay going for a while. I think that your well has run dry and you lost your passion. So you need to remove yourself from it for a little bit so you can get back a little bit more rejuvenated and get back into your heart space without feeling forced. Forced creativity ruins everything. Kookabutter, you're welcome. Hey, Steely, what up? Why are you being blinded, Elizabeth? I'm slick, am I? Am I Grace slick, though? Have you ever thought about that? Rizmati, what are the chances of the success in inventing free energy solutions? Actually, I think that's probably really awesome, and I think you'll have a great team in doing so. Gassan, empty words? See you, Marston. Your name is Carissa. Help. How do you receive one? All right, just put in your question. Dr. Wu Carrie, what? Kieran, I have heard so much worse. Being around the people that I had been around in various situations, I have thicker skin than a whale. And you can make a fat joke out of that if you'd like. Will the IRS pay the money that they owe you? Yes. You're not saying anything meaningful. I'm really not. Seriously. I'm just talking to hear myself talk, Gassan. And I'm really glad that you caught on to that. I actually need more people to call me out on that one. Everything that I'm saying sounds like a fart, honestly. Thanks, Matt. Aish, what's your question? What's the blocking you from being successful? Well, every time you start to get comfortable with something, it gets ripped away from you and you can't trust the people around you to stick around. So that's that. I'm so sorry. What are the chances of winning the lottery this year? I don't actually see you playing. Lucky slapping KC. Thank you for your what? You're 40. When will you get married? Actually, I see that that's probably going to be something that happens in your 40s. Yeah. I don't see you not getting married. I see that you're actually a very awesome nurturer who makes your partner the focal point. So those cards to you, everything in life. Actually, it's 15% of the work that I do, Josea. I love the coaching that I get to do. I love the hypnosis that I get to do. And I also have a lot of fun reading cards, believe it or not. Even though I can't always shuffle. It's from the song Caddy Lied by Steely Dan. You know, actually, I'm pretty sure that if it's Steely Dan, I have heard of it because of my father. Card for Thorn. You're holding yourself back. Why? What's the lesson in that? What do you get out of it? It's just you, and honestly, I don't get why. There's absolutely no fear surrounding this. The problems aren't even present. Your brain is lying to you. Are you going to become financially successful? From what I can see, too many knee-jerk reactions. You need to slow down, stop being so impulsive. Amir, I have two. Look. Thanks, Kara. They love you too. What was the reason for your breakup? Well, fears of commitment. And honestly, this person felt it coming apart for a while at that point in time. And they didn't want to stick in feeling half-hearted about it. Thank you, Stephen. Card reading. Gassan, you're not the first person to tell me I'm a loser. In fact, you know how people have daily affirmations? Like they'll look in the mirror and they'll be like, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. I look in the mirror and I'm like, loser. And then I do that whole little L thing on my head. I just kind of stare at myself with the L on my head until I start crying. And then I, throw water at the mirror and then I slap myself. It's the daily affirmation of, hey, Aaron, you suck. Awesome, Matt. I support Santa Claus. Thorn, I am off the market. Your son has been sick for a long time. Is healing coming in soon? Yep, so from what I can see, you're going to be getting the funds and the support and the opportunity and the authority figure who's going to bend the paperwork and also bend their morals to get your kid better. Josiah Coria, you're not wrong. Is your mom and stepdad ever love you? Yes. People show up however they can. They love you in the way that they can love you, and that's not always in the way that you need to be loved, which that can cause trauma. It dysregulates your nervous system because it's like, this is what I need, but they see that and they're like, that's not what you need. This is what you're gonna get, and that can hurt. Thank you, Jordan. Purple Tiles. Gassan was telling me I'm a loser. I'm gonna stick with that story, but thank you so much. So according to Nick Rosalie, the British Broadcasting Channel is throbbing right now. Interesting. I love British TV and the British news. It seems to be so unbiased. Honestly, you're not wrong. They are completely hitting all the marks out there with the information. When will you get remarried, Amika? So actually, I feel like you're probably going to elope probably in the next year or so. So, Diana, to answer you, probably. You're on the verge of giving up. You want to end it all. Johnny, don't. You don't get to leave this life early. And one of the things that should be a forethought is if you were to do that, you would have to relive this life all over until you learn to stick into it. You have value. As long as there is breath in your body, is an opportunity to change everything around. Your life is worth it. You don't get to give up. Thank you, Armal. You crapped on your neighbor's front lawn this morning. Honestly, that is awesome. Fertilizer, great. Good night, Josiah. No. Gassan was right. Total loser. Thank you, Matt. Dude, I've been called every name in the book, especially by my ex-husband, so there's that. What kind of job should you get in the future, Gamer Andy? One that is going to take advantage of you. You need to be careful. Will you get the business funding for your partnership with a company from Indonesia? So from what I can see, yeah, it's going to get a huge payoff for you. It's only going to get better. The outsourcing that you did is phenomenal. Thanks, Pure One Imports. Thanks, Aish. You've had people leave you way too early. I'm sorry, Jim. Is your father still alive? I feel like your father has so many identities, and from what I can see, this person is an anomaly. So I actually feel like, yes, I am a deer in headlights. So you're 40. Hey, happy birthday. So what do you need to know for your marriage? Well, you want to know something? If I had to do it all over again, I would, because there's nothing on this earth that would ever stop me from bringing the beautiful boys that I brought into this world. And I regret nothing because they're alive. You keep saying it's the last one. If you're gonna ask like 50 questions, I'm gonna tell you just a book, but don't feel like you have to say it's the last one. Cronita. So from what I can see, what do you need to know? Okay, so you stop thinking about the big picture. Focus on what's immediately right in front of you right now. Think short term, because that's going to build into the long term with you. And from what I can see, you need to get a little bit more grounding in. If you want to see the tea. Matt, that is a challenge I am down for hearing, because you would be surprised, homie. Pammy, what's up, homie? What age would... Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Honestly, I made that mistake. Somebody told me 84, and that's been plaguing me ever since. I used to joke when I was younger, if I reach 80, push me down a flight of stairs, but I'm nearing 40 next year, and it's like life is just going by so fast. I love getting older. I love the gray hairs that are coming in, how my eyebrows are starting to come in white. It's like to be able to age in this world is a privilege. You had a lot of sacrifices in your family, worked hard, ruined your mental health and physical health for them. Johnny, that's not your people. You are here to create your family. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You're not getting your wallet back, homie. Too Tall Talk 28. I love saying that. So how about you? What about you? Okay, so this is going to be, don't see it as a failure, see it as a redirection. Whatever mishap has just happened. All right, what's this being reviewed? You got 2 daughters. You glad the ex remarried? Awesome. Congratulations, Mary. Happy birthday. Your name's Celtic, means lover of hounds. Oh, son of slaughter. Nice. I'm actually friends with an artist named Tom Slaughter. You got to check out his work. It is so intense. Single, never married, no kids. Big Javi. Very cool. Congratulations for you. Is that what you originally wanted? By the way, no judgment or hate. There's no right or wrong way to live this life. On how to get your job. All right, so B, you want to know what to do in regard to your job? It's going to be an uphill battle for you, one thing after another. And from what I can see, it's going to be you being constantly busy and overburdened. So something's got to give soon. So this is telling you, keep pushing along. Take your time, pace yourself. Thank you, King Sing. Just guess where I was at 18. Not for nothing, I'm going to say you were out of this world. you, Matt. Stick around. It gets weird. Current feelings for Massini. So this, take a chance on it. Gamer Andy, you are not going to die. You're going to simply finish living. That's the kind of life that you're going to have. So for you, you have a really long life. Unfortunately, despite your best efforts, you are here for the long haul, longevity. Try and think centennial. And when I say unfortunately, I'm being facetious. You deserve all the circles around the sun that you get. State of disillusion, Matt. That's really sick of them, Johnny. King Sing, I don't think that my significant other would appreciate that. And I had already said on numerous occasions that this is it for me. This is the person that I want. Even if it didn't work out with him, I honestly would not want to be with another person on this planet. That's either this or I'm done. It's not that I give up on love. I know that there's compatible people out there. I just don't want them. So Misty, you'd like to know what the universe wants you to know right now. You're a little lost, but have blind faith and divine love. All right, so for you, what I can see is, honestly, you have a tough road ahead of you, but that's because you actually have a really tough life. You have a really strong life. You have a really deep and impactful life on a lot of lives. And this is telling you, you are never going to be without troubles. You have to live beyond the troubles. You have to live with all of those in your life and actually grab them by the scruff of the neck and control it. You are going to be on top of some sort of empire in this lifetime, Misty. Do a fair shuffle. You want me to do the truffle shuffle? I'll do the truffle shuffle. I'll make it real weird. Pre-shot, namaste. How's your luck? You sabotage your own self on that one. I'm sorry, Jose. Current feelings about Samar for yourself. It's not what you want to know. I'm so sorry. I can't even say your name. You're the person who said, wow, that was deep. I thank you. Same world, different country. Love it. Cronid, I'm not going to say your name right. I'm so sorry. So no, they're not following you. You're a good-looking young man, has a great job, well-behaved, respectful, and caring. Why are you going through this? I know this is going to sound contrived, but if you don't have a test, you don't have a testimony. Everything that you are going through is part of your testimony, and you are here to be of service to other people, to help them through their hardships. I know that sounds like some sort of a cop-out, but your story is not for nothing. Your life is not a cautionary tale. Your life is a story of redemption, and it's actually going to be something that is hugely of service, Johnny. Khalil, tell you about you. You're the bee's knees? Thanks, Matt. True love doesn't care. I don't know what that means, Kieran. In the year 2025, Johnny Appleseed, yes. Will this ever end? Will you get over it? Will you be more successful at work? So your life is actually going to get a lot more peaceful. Your trouble is going to come to an end with you still alive. Don't think it's a cop-out. Gamer, I would assume so, yes. Steven, you're not wrong. Elise, thank you for your kind words. Misty, you better build that empire. No Hindi? If I do, it's completely by accident. I tried to actually learn the language Hindu, and I actually got some of it, but I kind of fell off the wagon with it. My goal is to be fluent in 4 languages by the time I'm 40. I'm survivable in French and Spanish. I'm learning Italian right now, and obviously I speak horrible American. If I can learn ASL by the time I'm 40, I would just kind of love to round it off with that. Adam Ski. That's actually a wonderful compliment. Thank you. Are you going to find your forever love? So from what I can see, you got to stop pushing people away. That's what you need to do. Your love keeps trying to come to you. Stop pushing people away. It's a self-defense mechanism. I get it. I totally get it. Johnny, stick around. You don't get to leave this life early. Katie, are you going to win the court case? So from what I can see, you're not going to win the court case immediately. You're going to have to work harder through this. I don't see it coming to an end anytime soon. Life begins at 40. I love that. I do have an Instagram. Check it out. It's in the description. Namaste. You want to know what I've noticed? Ashruri, hopefully I pronounced your name right. If not, I'm very sorry. A lot of the spiritual community, when they say namaste now, it's not namaste. It's like the woke version of telling somebody to go F themselves. By the way, I'm not hating on namaste, not hating on Hindi at all. I'm telling you how the woke community is kind of like, eh. Thank you, Mitzi. I like that, Stephen. Does Vicus love Disha? So yes, they do. Will you find your forever love? So from what I can see, you got to put more work in your relationships. Love isn't just found, it's created. I'm trying, Mitzi. It's difficult. Like I keep saying, keep putting your messages in. I'm not intentionally missing anybody. Well, Matt, when I leave this life and I review it, I will be able to know for sure. But from what I can do right now, I will do what feels the most authentic. And if something doesn't feel like it's in its integrity, or if it feels like it's wrong, then I will not participate in it. And as it goes to show, I will never, ever, ever actively seek out to hurt somebody. I can't. It's not my nature. Joseph, thank you for your compliment. Ashruri, I love that. I really do. Hey, Cricket. Should you move out of your current living situation? Oh, I guess. So from what I can see, you might end up back in it. You need to save up now to have a better plan. Unfortunately, you can't leave it just like that. John, thank you. Purple tiles. What happened to the last question? What happened to the last question? Can you get a card? Random message for you. Honestly, just drop all the BS. Drop everything. Stop overworking yourself. Stop hitting the grind. You need to find peace again right now. You need rest. If Vika loves me, then why is he not talking to you? Why is he keeping you blocked? Because he is playing the field. He is a garbage person right now who is toxic as heck, who loves a lot of people. So take that for what it's worth. This is somebody who is letting their little brain run the entirety of everything. Joseph, no. Will she remain in your life, Amir? So from what I can see, that's not a guarantee. This person is going to go through a time of being away from you. How do you defend yourself against Yule demons? Honestly, you mock them and you tell them to get the heck away from you. You laugh in their face because that is what ticks them off the most. I almost said naughty words. Will you buy a home in the future? Yes. Will Bobby and you date forever? Yes. Oh, God, my nose itches. Can you please confirm if your parents love you? Your parents did love you. They do love you. They just suck at showing it. Is it going to get healthier, purple tile? Yes. Will you be in a good weight in 2025? So I actually want you to be careful. Don't look at the numbers. Pay attention to the way that your body feels. Sorry, my nose keeps itching, everybody. Did Anton ever love you? Yes, and they still do. Should you approach somebody about your project yet? Yes. Or chase them when you hate it? Yeah. I get you, Matt. I totally got you. Will you ever get married? So from what I can see, you're going to marry somebody who you initially hate. You're not going to hate them when you marry them, but this is a relationship that is starting off of aversion. Jose, what do you need to know? So for you, I see that there's somebody's retracting messages to you. So somebody's going back on the word. You need to be careful about that. Will you ever be able to put up with somebody long enough to have a family? Yes, you're going to be very happy. You're going to actually be very soft towards this person, and they're going to bring out your gentle side. Stephen, you're welcome. Anushri, hopefully I pronounced your name right. Again, sorry. Sorry you retracted your message. Feeling of Pabs to you. So from what I can see, it's actually getting better. You can actually see some consistency coming from them soon. Why did he leave you? Because pathological lying and mental health issues. Why do they appreciate what you've done from them in the family? Kieran, a lot of people are probably talking smack about me. All right, so cognitive dissonance, Johnny. They see it, they feel it, they just take it for granted. Yeah, go ahead, ask your questions. Amira, yes, it's going to be a happy marriage. Dee Dee, will you marry your love or not? So probably not this person, unfortunately. Gassan, I can't even shut up when I sleep. Like, I talk in my sleep, and it actually sounds pretty weird. Hold on, I gotta stay silent for 10 seconds. Look, guys, I'm doing it. Just gotta stay silent for 10 seconds. Am I doing it? That has to be 10 seconds. Your November guidance. So for you, actually, I feel like you're gonna be feeling a lot more welcome with the people around you. Johnny, I'm glad that you're here. All right, so Vika's feeling for Disha. They're holding it back. Nope, Kassan, I've been counting this whole time. I've been quiet for more than 10 seconds at this point. Does he miss you? Yes, they miss you. I know I'm weird. Why is that news to you? Did you already meet your soulmate? By the way, you have a plethora of soulmate series. So from what I can see, not the romantic one that you want. Kassan, it's been more than 10 seconds. I haven't spoken this whole time. What are you thinking? Do I know the lottery numbers? Yes, and they're in my thinking noodle. I am staying silent. How are you not hearing this? The woman thinking about, is the woman you're thinking about good for you? No, I'm sorry. We are in this together. People who always don't always get along with, and that's in it for me people, yeah. The we versus the me. Last question. Are you going to be successful in life? Yes, that should. I'm going to be cheesy and say it's your birthright, honestly. Does Vika's reconnect Disha in the coming times? Yes. Will your manifestation, guys, by the way, I'm dyslexic, give me a sec. Your manifestation is working properly for your love. Actually, very fast. Are they going to come back, Anton? Unfortunately, I don't see this happening now because something actually got them caught up in a karmic situation. Should you marry your girlfriend? I think that you will. Did she get a secret marriage? No. Right. Gotta shuffle. That was terrible. Hang on. What's your best skill ever? Talking smack to me, Andy. And you need to. You need to join Gassan in this one. It's Team Gassan. Nalej, what's up? Are you gonna meet and make peace with your ex? So from what I can see, you guys are never going to be on the same page, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Ashuri, I'm sorry that it's so fast, but I'm glad I could be of service. Is Vika's holding their feelings back for you? Yeah. Like 33 current intentions of your mother-in-law towards you. So they suck, honestly. I'm sorry, they just suck. Is she sleeping with her boss at her new job? No. Will you ever feel the way that you do? Yes. Just because somebody loves you doesn't mean that they know how to show up for you. Love is not enough to sustain a relationship. People can be toxic, they can be self-destructive, but they can still love underneath all of that and still not know how to show up for you. That's the work that they have to do. Dude, I've been in a relationship for 3 years. I know that we're both toxic in this at times. Everybody is toxic to some degree. If you came into this world perfect, nothing wrong with you, you wouldn't need to be here. Gassan, I can't stop saying your name. It's my favorite name. I was going to name my third child Gassan. Will Akashi marry you? Actually, I think that's very probable. Jaima, hopefully I said your name right. You've come to the right place. So, yes, they do. You are so on par with that. Steven, thank you. When I will do job like 33. I have no idea. Can you reword that? From what I can see, your job's going to be long term. Is Vicus a perfect match for you? Actually, they're a great match for you. Gamer, I don't remember your last question. Are you going to marry the person that you dreamt about? Cerise, I'm sorry, I don't think it's going to be that person. And thank you for your compliment. Somebody's talking smack. Maish, thank you for your compliment. My name is Erin. I just said my name is Erin, but it's actually Bertha. Last question, what does Anton think about you? They are actually probably somebody to be a good ally with. Will she stop doing black magic on you? Probably not. You, actually, if that's something that you're really worried about, one of the things that I know from some of my spiritual friends is you're supposed to write their name in water and put it in the freezer. That's apparently a protection thing. Man, Car, when are you going to get a job? I see that's probably happening fairly soon. You're going to have a job that's very stressful, though. No contact mode. Guys, I'm leaving in 4 minutes. If you want to book with me, send me a DM. All the ways to contact are in the description. One card for you. So from what I can see, you got to start to push back. I see that there's a big misstep that's coming in that's going to probably really tick you off, and you got to put some things in place. So no contact for Hina. That's going to be changing soon. I think it's the antagonist from Beauty and the Beast, Ditramafer. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Gassan, I think, is the antagonist. You know, the guy who tries to take out Beast, but Beast is like, you're not going to be able to take me out, bruh. And he pushes him, like, over the side. Actually, it's a stupid name, Gassan. Nice try. I know my name's a silly name. My parents did me no favors with that. How does your future look, Rizmati? So from what I can see, there's going to be mishaps. It's not going to be perfect. You're not going to win everything on this, but that's part of life. Current intentions of your husband towards you. They're actually trying in their own way to have some breakthroughs with you. Give them a chance. And you try not to react. Yeah, I get that. I hate it when I'm in reactive mode and you just kind of want to rip somebody a new one. You can't. Sometimes you do. And when you do, you got to kind of address it. Sometimes we're the problem, aren't we? What kind of personality does Vicus think that you have? Probably one that is very soothing, very receptive. They think highly of you, Disha. Job prospects and product management. So I would actually kind of worry about somebody trying to take a job from you or trying to actually take credit for a job you did. Is she holding back on why? Maybe she's going to jail. Did she really steal your inheritance? I think she's covering for somebody. Jemiah, do you have daddy issues? Yeah, but you're going to be working on them. And that's their excuse for their bad behavior and bad deeds. Yeah, no, I know. Some people just will not be held accountable. Will you have anyone new in your life? Yes, you will. And from what I can see, this is somebody who's going to probably take a lot of your time up. Naled, you're very welcome. Guys, I'm going to be leaving in a minute. Heads up. So if you want to book with me, send me a DM. Are they going to take a stand for you in front of their family? Unfortunately, I think that they are still scared of their family. Hi, in Pakistan. I work with so many Pakistani people. They're absolutely wonderful. Mostly women. I've worked with one person. They weren't from Pakistani, though. They were from, crap, what's that country? It starts with a B. Steven, you're welcome. Gassan, do you want to hang out at some point, homeboy? Like, are we going to be besties? I think we're going to... Guys, I think Gassan and I are going to be besties. So, can we start, like, the friendship date on today? Today's the 8th here. I don't know what time zone you're in. Musar, thank you. Bangladesh, thank you. No, wait, it wasn't Bangladesh. Crap. It wasn't Bangladesh, but it was it. I'm going to have to ask him. I'm going to ask him, and I'll tell it on the live tomorrow, but it starts with a B. Gassan. I know that you care about me. I am from East Coast of the United States. Goku Dragon Balls. Awesome. Anushri, I'm down for it. I am so down for it. But Ghassan is going to be my bestie, so you got to be kind of like the next in line. I hope you're okay with that one. And Ghassan and I are going to hug this out. And, you know, we're homies. All right, you guys. I'll probably see you guys live tomorrow about the same time. I hope that you have a fabulous night. And if you want to book with me, send me a DM, okay? Check out Facebook and Instagram for the services I provide. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Bye.